IT Park Travel Update. This is a John's Travel Adventures production. I spent a lot of time living around IT Park a few years ago, and then when the pandemic came, I got out where you could still travel. So it's been about 2.5 years since I've been there. So this is to see how things have changed. We came back to come to our place there. We knew it would be really dirty being unoccupied for 2.5 years, so we rented a place nearby where we could stay while our place was getting cleaned. This place was up 27 floors, so you get a pretty good view of what was going on around there. The building next to us is going up, but it still has a little ways to go. Of course, once it is completed, it will be blocking some of the view from this place gets. This is a new Korean restaurant in the neighborhood. It seems to be very popular. The breakfast menu, there's an omelet there, and rice and stuff, and they have takeout meals for 99 pesos, which is a great bargain. But the full-on meals that they get their crowds for is sort of an all-you-can-eat thing with a lot of meat and stuff. And I haven't really been that hungry where I wanted to gorge and eat that amount. Plus, if you don't finish everything, there's sort of a penalty for having a lot of food that you don't eat. Sort of discourages me from paying extra just because I don't feel like eating a ton of food at one time. I really enjoy their omelet though, they did a good job. This is their menu, a lot of stuff. I haven't seen a leftover penalty though before. You can eat an unlimited amount of food in a 2-hour span. This building was under construction about 2.5 years ago. It's gone up a few floors, but not a lot for that time period. I think they put their resources somewhere else. Supposedly they're trying to make an affordable place for people to live, sharing facilities and kitchens and stuff. And right across the street from that is a garden and raised beds growing different foods and vegetables. .38 Park Avenue is a new place under construction, and it's sort of a pricey thing, but they still have a lot of work to do. Now we are back by the mall. This is the inner garden of one of the projects there. Most of the buildings are completed and some are still under development. About 3 stories up, there's a big garden that they haven't opened yet, but it's been ready over 3 years. They just need to open it up to let the people staying there use it. Back to 38 Park Avenue, it's 38 stories tall. When I left 2.5 years ago, they were then up 20 floors, and now they're up to the top. Across from the mall is sort of a transportation hub. In addition to buses, there's lots of vans that will take you to different parts of the island. This is a Cebu Mercado. It has a wide variety of foods, but it's open 4 days a week in the evening. The pyramid building seems to be abandoned. The Park Social is back and open with live music in the evenings, plenty of food and varieties, and plenty of things to drink. And it's sort of open air on the side, so you get ventilation without needing a big cold air conditioner going. It is right across from the mall. We wandered around IT Park a little bit more to look for other changes. Then we saw something new, MaxiCare, a primary care clinic. So there's medical facilities here where you could come and walk in if you want to see someone without traveling to another part of town. In the round building, you can rent rooms for karaoke. Part of the name Ayala Block Mall is there's at least a block long. There's a lot of places where you can sit outside and eat. And that's all on the way going to the mall, so it's nice to have variety in places where there's no cars traveling around and to be outside some. The burger joint has pretty good hamburgers. Now we are at the third floor of the Ayala Block Mall. This is the food court. A lot of places empty and some that aren't open. I guess some didn't make it. I mean, even before the pandemic, it was only open a few months and people were still moving in. There's still a pretty good variety of things to eat there, though. And if you're worried about social distancing, there's plenty of tables and chairs far away from others' tables and chairs. Here we are by the fruit stand. place has good juices and fruit salads. While the building has a long way before it'll be finished, they have the entry to 38 Park Avenue looking very nice and impressive. My Joy used to be in the neighborhood where we lived, very close by, but they moved to the new mall and they have a nice space there. They have a good variety of offerings, salads and meals, and some healthy dishes. This is from a new Japanese restaurant. And this salad is from a Japanese restaurant also. This is from the Griller restaurant, where they do a variety of steaks and things. This salad is also from the Griller restaurant. This is some sort of a social activity in a big open space in the new mall. I never could exactly figure out what it is they're doing though. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video.